Todd, you're doing it wrong. You're doing YouTube wrong. I've heard that many times because I haven't chosen a specific niche. Have you heard this? Millions of times, people telling you, you gotta find a niche, you gotta find a niche. It's like this mantra. Hey, look, that's what we're gonna talk about today. I'm gonna talk about the choices I've made for my channel to get where I'm at 7,500 subscribers, how I grew it, what I've done, how I've grown 100 subscribers in the last, I'd say 10 days. And that being said, that plant is still alive from my Facebook update video, in case you were wondering. So let's get to it. All right, so I thought I'd go on a little walk because I haven't done that in quite a while. And plus, for the first time in a long time, it's actually nice here in Kansas City. We've had nothing but rain. But let's talk about this YouTube stuff and why I created the channel the way I did and how I got to this point. It's a little unorthodox, but there was a method to my madness and it's now paying off. A lot of people wouldn't endure it for this long, for the last, I don't know, say 100 videos, but it is paying off. And there was a thought process of mine when I first started my YouTube channel. I wanted to do vlogs, lifestyle vlogs. I wanted to talk about businesses because I'm an entrepreneur, maybe encourage people to start their own things. I had to find a way to combine all of that together. Look at these fountains. This is a new development that we moved into. It's actually pretty cool because we downsized, made a lifestyle change. All right, let me go sit down over here and I'll continue. Okay, so I've always been the type of person to try to encourage others, to try to get them to expand and think differently in their life and possibly find a way to carve out their own niche to be an entrepreneur. It's always been my nature. I've helped dozens of people start different businesses and it's always been fun and enjoyable. The flip side to that, and my video where I talked about why I vlog and how I got here, is I'm a creative person and I needed a creative outlet in my life. Now, how do you combine all that with us traveling around the world, with us doing vacation vlogs and how I love to do tech reviews and I just love sharing life experiences. Creating the vlog, everyone kept saying, Todd, you gotta find a niche. You need to narrow in on something. And I argued and said, no, I'm doing the vlog because I like to create and share with people. So that being said, if you're enjoying what I've done and you've been following, you've probably hit the subscribe button, you've probably smashed the like button and done all that fun stuff and left a comment. I always appreciate those. But are you struggling to try to find your niche? So here was my strategy. My strategy was simple, was create content that I wanted to create in different genres, from funny to traveling to tech reviews to craziness to thoughts and opinions on, say, updates from Facebook to current events, and creating all kinds of different things. That way, at the end of this video, when it pops up and it says, hey, watch the next video, it's like a potpourri. You don't know what you're gonna get. See, because whatever you were searching on Google or YouTube, whatever you've been fascinated with, you've landed on my video, you've watched to this point, and when you get to the end, the YouTube algorithm's going to decide what they should share with you of my video content next. So to me, it just made sense to create things from Elvis going to Graceland, to going on 27 Damahagua waterfalls in Dominican Republic, to hanging out in Italy, to doing a tech review for this camera that I'm using, to talk about the M50 22 mil glass. I've created a potpourri, so at the end of the video, you're gonna be given a choice to see what you see next. I don't know what you're gonna see. You might see a video on a business idea or how to run a promotion or how to expand. I don't know. See, that's the mystery. This is the way I've created my channel. Is it paying off? Let's talk about that. I mean, I've shot a lot of videos where it was just stuff that I wanted to share, me personally. And so I think when people start YouTube channels, they start making video content based on what their audience wants. I just have never been that way. I didn't get into YouTube to be a multimillionaire. I got in to share with the world my thoughts and opinions on just different things that are happening. And hopefully along the way, I would influence somebody to make a change in their life for the better. Boy, those are noble aspirations, aren't they? And then the rails come off. I made a video with snakes. If you Google search where do snakes go in the winter, I'm the #1 authority on that. And it was a cheesy video with my cell phone. It's got over 5 million views. And I have thousands of comments. Just downright nasty, mean comments. And I answered as many as I possibly could. a lot of times sarcastically, because that's what I was met with. So it was enjoyable to me. I was like, you know, this isn't being like helpful to the world. So I was like, well, what is it that I want to create? What is something that I could create that would be helpful? And so that's what I started focusing on. So my potpourri of videos is an eclectic mix from places that I've been, and lifestyle and business is kind of where I land. I have a whole collection of videos that I want to make, and I say all this because no, I didn't carve out my own niche. My niche is me and my life. And if you like it, great. If you don't, that's okay too. But at least you'll find out what has worked for me and what hasn't. So Todd, how have you grown subscribers? I hear this a lot. Well, just recently, I was watching the Facebook update, and it was an application that I was like watching this whole conference happening. I'm like, that's a video. I mean, I ought to give my opinion on what's getting ready to happen with the changes of Facebook. I did it. Had 15,000 people tune into that video, and now I get all these comments like, why isn't my app updating? It's like all of a sudden I become the expert in Facebook. It's kind of crazy to me, actually. So people started subscribing based on my opinion on what they thought about my Facebook comments. You just don't know. Am I even in focus? Touch that lovely face. Thank you, Canon, for autofocus. Anyway, where I was going is that stop playing into that whole thing of you need to create a niche. Sure, if you're passionate about tech, then that's what you should talk about. That's what you should share. If you're passionate about travel, that's what you should share. I've just been passionate about so many different things that I think I've just focused on sharing with the world my thoughts and opinions, and that happens to be revolved around business, entrepreneurship, tech, and travel, and just simple lifestyle, creative, funny things like my Bigfoot adventure, trying to find Bigfoot. By the way, people are still sending me their thoughts and opinions like I'm a moron, that I should believe Bigfoot exists, and they want to send me pictures of their prints. I get messages about aliens because my Uncle Lee believes that aliens put Bigfoot on the planet. I just find this interesting because I've created lots of different content, and now it's all gelling together. And what I mean by that is I'm kind of finding my niche, my voice. I think it's fun. I have like several creative, crazy ideas that I'm getting ready to do, and with other creators, and I've reached out to different sponsors to do different things. So I'm looking forward to what the rest of 2019 holds. I'm hoping to hit that 10,000 subscriber milestone, and if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I will still keep creating. It's just because that's how I'm wired. And I'm hoping that you're watching this going, man, I just need to figure out what I want to do a video on. Just do a video on something that you feel passionate about. Other people will follow in your passion. If you're passionate about dogs or cats or snakes or whatever that might be, grasshoppers, or heck, you can even be a horticulturist and talk about weeds. It doesn't matter. There's an audience for you. And if you want to throw in other stuff along the way, that's how you create it. Just do it. Some people will watch and some people won't. I've had videos, most of my videos will be 30 views, and you can look at them, to 100,000 views, to 50,000 views, to 10,000 views. It's because what I've created around my YouTube hub, it just kind of comes into play of what people are passionate about. I mean, right now I have a video that I'm the #1 person on, what is it? Did you know there's a niche for cleaning videos? I did a video on man cleaning. So if you type in, you know, cleaning videos, man version, I'm that guy. I've created a lot of just odd stuff, but it all comes back to just trying to live your passion and having fun and enjoying the world and life that we live. Yeah, I think that was the video I wanted to tell today. The niche myth, sure, you can grow fast in your niche, but then you're stuck in that niche. If you want to do the knitting niche and you be a knitter for the rest of your life and do all the knitting patterns, man, that's just not my niche, and I'm happy for you, so that's okay too. All right, now I'm just rambling. Just something I was put on my heart today as I was answering comments from my snake videos and some other people. Yeah, I'm just gonna be me. I would love for you to follow me being me, and if you like that kind of content, you'll follow, and if you don't, that's okay. That's okay. All right, No Small Creator, hashtag No Small Creator was an amazing thing that Cody Warner came out with, because there is no small creator. It's just a lot of us, we think we have small voices that can impact thousands and thousands of people, and you just don't know that one piece of content that you make might do exactly that. They call that the butterfly effect. You should look that up. It's kind of cool, actually. I'm out.